Hell yeah. Alright. This is a little different video than we're used to. Usually the videos of me testing out bikes I'm selling, but this is obviously not a motorcycle. This is my 1986 Mustang GT foxbody. I'm not really a Mustang guy, it's just kind of like this year, so this is literally my first and most likely my only Mustang. I really just liked the look of the 4i, the whole 4 headlights look. It looked like a little sharper and smaller to me than the other fox bodies. I like that it was fuel injected, which after having this car would probably be cool having a carburetor one, but that's neither here or there. It's still nice, it's, you know, whatever. I've had this car for about a year. No, over a year. I got this car we're a year and 6 months now. Owning this car. Like 50% of the time of me owning this car, this thing had fuel pump issues, which like was being like misdiagnosed as other issues. Yeah, the fuel pump, like the hose leading from the fuel pump was cracked. So when you like, you know, hit the gas a little more, it was forcing fuel through that crack instead of where it needed to go, which is to the motor. So it had like a crazy hesitation. It would just like have a hard time starting sometimes, but like pump is still priming, so everyone's like, ah, pump's priming, it's fine. It wasn't fine. I changed, I did cat rotor, spark plugs, spark plug cables. I did that little ignition thing that's on, I forgot what it's called. It's on the like distributor. Forgive me. Replaced that. There's like a module in here I replaced. Everybody said that could give you issues. I replaced I think the TFI module was the one in the engine. Man, whatever. Chased a bunch of problems. Turned out it was the fuel pump, which I kind of suspected the whole time. But what are you gonna do? That's the game. But runs good now. It's got 66,000 miles. I am the second owner of this car. As far as I know, as far as I could find, there is no rust, which is pretty freaking cool. I had it up for sale, and I kind of was like, I got like cold feet about selling it. Like, I don't know, I'm not really, I don't know, I'm on the fence about selling it. Like, if somebody wanted to like meet my price, I had it up for 10 grand, which I felt like was fair for this car. It's fairly clean. I mean, the paint job kind of sucks, but I don't know. But now I'm like not messaging people back to hit me up for it, so I guess I'm not selling it. What are you gonna do? But it's sick. This thing's fun as hell. Right now we are taking the packages to FedEx. The mail lady, when my mail lady is working, she usually picks up my post office orders from the house, which are great. I just gotta leave them out front for her, like in the basket, ready to go. Make it as easy as possible. But obviously with FedEx, I gotta bring them in. And I mainly only do the post office and FedEx on eBay because eBay gives you like the best rates for FedEx. UPS I'll only use if it's like Instagram orders, and I don't have any today. All of the orders today are eBay. So I have the Mustang packed. The trunk, you can't really see it, but I got the trunk packed full of FedEx boxes. They think I'm crazy rolling up in this thing like packed to the gills with just motorcycle parts. And they ask me every time when I'm shipping, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. Like, come on guys, like, you see me yesterday, like, what do you think of it? I completely botched that video. I wanted to film me taking the packages in, and ended up just like dropping my GoPro and doing all that fun stuff, so never mind. So now this is a strange day in the life vlog, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but this is a strange one because obviously I'm starting at the end of my day. I'm done. I pretty much finished my day like 4:30 unless anything's going crazy. I try to get all the packages done by 4:30. Anything after 4:30 usually has to wait for the next day. My eBay day is done at 4, so that gives me a little more leeway. So if I don't get to it, obviously I can ship it out the next day. That's mainly for post office. I need to try to be here. I need to try to leave my house at 4:30 to get the FedEx orders in. Because from here, every day when I'm done, I go to my gym where I teach at, and I'm a black belt at A&M BJJ in Fort Lauderdale. I try to go there at least 5 days a week. Today's an open mat. Today's Tuesday. So I'm gonna try to go train a little bit just before we lift at 6:30. So now we're heading there now. So yeah, again, like I said, this isn't really motorcycle content today, but what are you gonna do? You don't wanna watch it, you don't gotta watch it. But yeah, I'm a black belt out of Fort Lauderdale. It's this gym called A&M BJJ. I'm a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. This is MMA gym out of Fort Lauderdale. Used to be called Hard Knocks, now it's called A&M. And I also run the strength and conditioning courses Monday through Friday there. Go ahead, you got it. You want it more than I do, clearly. Well, the GoPro already died, so not surprised. That thing, those GoPro batteries are very inconsistent, to say the least. They don't, sometimes I get a lot out of them, sometimes I don't. But what do you do? So we're on the iPhone for this today. So pretty much I'm just gonna, I don't know, I really don't even know what I was doing with this video. I kind of have my GoPro and I just clicked record and just started talking. I really didn't have nothing to talk about. But for people who know me, or people who don't know me, if you're just, say you're just tuning in, I don't even know why you're tuning in, but you're tuning in, whatever. My name is Mike. I run Harley-Davidson. I sell used Harley parts, right? So I specialize in all years of the Sportster, mainly 57 to 03 Sportsters. Whoa, sorry, I had to downshift. Mainly 57 to 03 Sportsters, like Ironhead and all that, but I do dabble in like the rubber mounts every once in a while when I get my hands on them. And I also do big twins and everything else, all other Harleys, but I specialize in the Sportster, and I mainly go after the Sportster and all that stuff. Oh man, we're gonna get into an accident. Or Chargers and Challengers they'll run into, they don't even care. Like Ultimas. They're just like powerful Ultimas. We are here. Alright, hell yeah. Quick little workout. A little bit of jiu-jitsu, a little bit of training, a little bit of strength and conditioning. Now we're heading home. Hopefully nobody runs the stop sign and kills us. Alright, we're good. The GoPro died, so I couldn't film anything, but I got some stuff on the security camera that I'll upload. I usually don't like uploading security camera footage, but yeah, again, this video isn't really going to be like the normal videos I post. But let's see how it goes. You can't really film a day in the life towards the end of the day, but that's the game, I guess. I kind of just like get ideas and jump on them. I don't really do so, I don't really planned this one out. We're back in the Mustang. We're heading home. We got some more work to do. So the day's not necessarily over. I gotta answer some questions on eBay, and I'm not packing any orders tonight, but I gotta like measure some stuff out for some people, and hopefully they buy what they're asking about. But yeah, pretty much. We have 5 days a week. Saturday sometimes. Also, try to get in that garage by at least 8 o'clock. I'm in there all day. I pack orders. The orders take me a couple hours depending on like the day, but I'm usually packing orders for a couple hours. I try to pack all the night from the night before, and you know, some of the morning orders. I try to get those, you know, out, and anything after 12 I will pack again and do a second batch at the end of the day. And like I said before, everything up until about 4:30. But then I try to get to the gym by at least 5:30. My classes are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5:30, and then Tuesday, Thursday is 6:30. And I try to get a little bit of training in Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays if I have time. I used to teach jiu-jitsu as well, but I had to stop because the business required, or the business, Harley-Davidson, well, it is the business, but the business required more of my time, so I had to stop teaching. So now I just run the strength and conditioning class, which is just as fun. I like doing that. I like them both. I would teach again if I had time, but I'm in go mode when it comes to the... Oh, let's get around this. This thing gets slippery so easy, it's so funny. Like, it's not I wouldn't say this is a fast car, but it's just, I don't know, you can have fun with it and not go fast. Like, you can like slide around any corner you want in pretty much any gear. I mean, obviously these probably aren't the best tires. I think they're called Cumhos or some shit. I'm not even exaggerating. I think that's what they're actually called. But and they're pretty old too. So yeah. But man, it's fun, makes all the right noises, it does all the right things. I don't ride as much as I want to. Pretty much all the riding I do now is trail riding, and like all the bikes I ride around the neighborhood. I just don't have much time now. I'm always with my son. It's tough to do the two-wheel thing with a 9-year-old. He's more into cars, which is fine. Around here kind of sucks. You know, it just... I hate to admit it, around here, it's tough to ride around here. You're literally just like dodging traffic, sitting at stoplights, like what that noise was. Sitting at stoplights and all that stuff, but you know, a lot of the riding, we'll trail the bikes up north, go ride in Tennessee, or I'll fly out our red bikes. But a lot of it is dirt. So when I do ride, I ride my DRZ a lot. I don't ride the Sportster too much anymore. I kind of save it around for like events and races. I'm on the fence about going to that Hooligan 100 this year. I'd like to go, but it's just tough now. Like, I have somebody who works with me, my good friend Joel. He's not as consistent as he used to be. He's got other things going on, and it seems like that's taken off, and I would rather him do his own thing. But this is pretty much a one-man show other than that. So I'm packing orders, I'm posting parts, I'm working on bikes when he's not. Like, we're working on bikes. I'm, you know, filming videos, trying to do, you know, more of the YouTube thing. I do at least a reel a day. Like, I'm pretty consistent. So, but my time constrained. I mean, obviously I put time towards the family. You know how that is. That's the game. So when I can ride, I get out and ride with buddies. I don't really like riding alone unless I'm going trail riding, which I don't mind doing that alone. That's fun as hell. But out in the streets, I don't really like riding alone anymore. Especially in Broward County. It's just too crazy. But yeah, I see. Like, obviously I'm always going to be dabbling in motorcycles, but I definitely see myself going back to cars, because I used to be super into cars, used to be a mechanic, all that stuff. I can see myself getting back to it when my son gets a little older, because he seems like he's more into cars. And I can see my life transitioning more into the car world in the future. I mean, I'm still young, but still. But yeah, there's always going to be some motorcycle presence. Like, put a lot of hard work into Harley-Davidson, and really just every day trying to grow it, like motivated as hell. This is the best time of day to drive this damn car. It's what, it's like 8 o'clock at night, it's about to be 8 o'clock at night. Like the windows are up, I'm not dying from the heat. I gotta get the AC figured out in this thing. There's something going on with the pressure switch. I replaced it and still the compressor wasn't kicking on. But when I jumped the wires, the compressor would kick on and the AC would start to blow cold. This was also last year. I haven't done it since, been too busy. But so that tells me, I'm assuming there's not enough maybe fluid or whatever Freon. But I added Freon and still nothing was happening. So again, I'm not like that well versed in AC. But I was hoping maybe I could get some time to mess with it or bring it to somebody to mess with it. I'd really like to get the AC figured out. This thing's actually starting to run good, so I want to drive it more. But other than that, it's got a little exhaust leak I hear. For some reason I'm not hearing it at the moment. But I think it's got a little exhaust leak. I'd like to take care of that. And again, like I said before, I'm on the fence about selling. I like it. It's fun as hell to drive. Like, it's a cool little old car to play with. Kids hyped on it, so I know he'd be kind of bummed if I sold it. I'd have to replace it with something cool. If I replace it, I'd probably go the off-road route. I want to get into like the off-road route. I know my son's into it also. But yeah, I'll go into more depth on my days with a lot of this stuff. Like obviously all day I'm pretty much working in the garage. That's probably what everybody really wants to see. They don't want to see me doing, touch butt in the gym with people or working out. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of like a trial run. See what people think. I'm definitely going to show more of the shop life, me packing orders, me what I'm doing with posting stuff, my techniques, this and that. I'll go more of that. So when I get home, I gotta just measure something for somebody. He's looking for some 4-speed heads. I have a set he just wants you to measure to make sure it's the right thing, which, I mean, if it's going on a 4-speed bike, they are the right thing, but I understand. I get it. Better safe than sorry. A lot of eBayers don't like to answer questions. A lot of Instagram parts guys, they're not very communicative. Whatever the word is, they don't communicate very well. Obviously, I'm not great at communicating, but I like good customer service when I'm reaching out for it. So I want my customers to get good customer service. So I answer every single question. Nobody too big, nobody small. By no means, I don't cool guy anybody. Anybody that messages me, I will try to get back to them as soon as I can. Especially on eBay. eBay a little more priority, obviously. But same with Instagram. People message me on Instagram all the time. I message everybody back. That is not, I am cool with that. I got a lot of messages. I have a lot of people who buy stuff off of Instagram. But even if people aren't buying things from me and they're just asking me questions and tech questions and all that sorts of things, I'll help them. I'm hyped to help them. Helping them just helps you. You know what I mean? You can answer the questions, get you better at what you do. Everybody wins. So, that's the measurement we gotta take. He wants the 4-speed. He wants to make sure that's the right measurement right there. So, let's do it. We're looking for right there, 1.875. Uh-oh, now this thing's making a... All right, we're back in business, baby. All right, I'm gonna put this down real quick. Just gonna have to bear with me. So it looks like, so we need 1.78 or 1.875 from here to here. Click send. Wow. Hell yeah. All right. So yeah, that was not even half my day. That was the end of my day. But again, I'm gonna probably go in a little more depths on this stuff in the future. I don't know if I get good feedback or I got something cool going on. Probably won't do every day, but I'm gonna go into more like what I'm doing as far as like, the packing orders, what I do to pack the orders, the selling process, the buying bikes process, all that stuff. I'm gonna go through all of it. So I appreciate anybody who watched. Thank you so much. Hit like and subscribe, all that fun stuff.